guys, welcome back to my channel. My name's Amanda if you're new here, and I have a 2-year-old named Maggie who's in the back seat. Welcome to a day in the life. Today we are going to Target, a different Target, a Target that's much further from our house, because we are picking up a crate for Bruce that they didn't have in stock at our Target. So we're a little further away from home. So since we're here, there's this antique mall that I want to go to that's right next door. So we're going to go into this antique mall first and pick up Bruce's crate. We're gonna do a pickup order. It's much later than I hoped. It's already 11:30, so we don't have much time to do anything down in this other part of town, which is kind of a bummer because Maggie's probably gonna fall asleep. But if we have time, I might also stop at Goodwill on the way home, like the Goodwill down here, or maybe pop over to, what's it called? Joann Fabrics, because I am actually working on a quilt right now, and I'll show you when I get home. I finished the top layer, so now I need to do the quilting process, and I can't decide if I want to do hand quilting or machine quilting. And then I also want to share with you guys just like what I'm currently reading, share some garden updates, show you Maggie's room and her big girl bed. So a lot of fun stuff to update you on since I haven't vlogged in a while. But yeah, first up we're going to go into the antique mall, see if there's anything cool, and then see where the rest of the day takes us. That antique mall was huge. I could have stayed in there for hours, but we just kind of did a quick browse around. I think I saw all the booths. I'm pretty sure I missed the whole aisle, but that Sesame Street mug was so cool. I definitely would have bought that, but it was $25 and I don't need it. And Maggie's not really even into Sesame Street that much right now, so it's definitely cool though. I've never seen anything like that. So if I was gonna buy anything, that's what I would have bought. But now we're waiting for our Target pickup order, and the only reason I did that was because I didn't know if she'd be asleep or not. I should have just gone in and got it, but I also have no clue where anything is in this Target, so I'm kind of glad I'm just doing a pickup real quick, and they're bringing it out to us now. Maggie's probably gonna fall asleep. I might drive through and get coffee or lunch. Well, I have leftovers at home, so I think I'm just gonna drive through and get a coffee and then go home and eat. Holy cow, look at this raccoon family. I'm not gonna get any closer, I'm zoomed all the way in, but it's a mom and like, how many babies? 4? 5? Oh my gosh, look at these guys. They're so cute. I've literally never seen a live raccoon before like this. 5 babies. My goodness. I don't know why I'm obsessed with these raccoons. They're so fluffy and sweet. The mom's just watching everybody. Oh, look at all those babies. There's 5 babies. Hey mama, your kids are getting away from you. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm bad. I threw all of our berries at them. Blueberries, blackberries, raspberries. I just want to see them up close. They're so pretty. Bye. I hope you have a nice life. So Maggie fell asleep in the car like I knew she would, and then she woke up when I tried to put her in her bed. So the rest of the day is probably ruined because she really needed a nap. We've been fighting all morning. She's definitely like in her 2-year-old phase, so kind of a bummer. So the rest of the day is going to be interesting. And Bruce just peed on my leg when I let him out of the crate. Alright, since we're outside, I guess I'll show you a little bit of how the garden's going. If you follow me on Instagram, you already know, but we have a Gulf Fritillary chrysalis right now, caterpillar that's turning into a butterfly. We have 3 Gulf Fritillary caterpillars on our corky stem passion vine. So that's very exciting that we actually have caterpillars in our butterfly garden. So pretty amazing. I'm gonna show you what they look like. They're pretty small still. The full-size one, he popped up out of nowhere because I didn't know to even look for him. And now we've been keeping an eye on the little caterpillars every day. So let me show you how tiny they are. All right, so here's number one. Where is he? Hello. Oh. Getting pretty big. Here's the chrysalis. I didn't expect it to actually like move a lot. I don't know why I thought it would be staying still, but it kind of moves from side to side throughout the day. So I'm hoping that we'll be able to catch him coming out of his chrysalis and emerge as a butterfly. And then there's two other caterpillars. I have to find them though. Okay, here's another one. Hello. And I located the third one. He's way at the top, munching away. And then we do have some tomatoes growing. Hopefully we'll actually get to try them. These are the black vernissage. These are the atomic grapes. Looks pretty awesome. Then a cucumber, I'm not sure. There are some cucumbers on here, but I don't know if they're gonna be edible. Where'd you go? Oh my goodness. Yeah, there. And then one of them fell down. Let's see. And then Leslie gave me two new tomato plants because the squash died and they have flowers on them. So hopefully those will produce something. Here's some mint, Bruce. Have I mentioned how Bruce eats everything and anything and everything? I started a collection of things I've ripped out of his mouth in the last 2 weeks. I probably already said that in the other vlog, but it's just weird. You have to watch him at all times. What is it? Hey, Bruce. What is it, Maggie? Rosemary? Mint? All right, here's a lunch we're gonna share, the leftovers. It's a jammy miso pasta with some chives, delicious, and Parmesan. Oh, okay, Maggie, please don't. I think they all need water right now. It's very hot. Oh my gosh, Bruce has had more showers in the last 2 weeks than Jimmy had in the last 5 years. He gets so dirty out here. Okay, we're in Maggie's room. We just came inside. Maggie is watching Little Bear eating some veggie straws. Bruce is laying in his bed in the window and they're just chilling because they need to have a little quiet time, if you know what I'm saying. So I figured I'd show you Maggie's room while they're doing that. It feels so cozy in here and so much bigger since we got her twin bed, which is weird because the twin bed's bigger than the crib, but we did some rearranging and I'm gonna show you, and it just feels so nice in here. All right, so first up, we flip-flopped the small bookshelf with the glider, and now all her books are over there. It feels so nice. And look at her twin bed. This table's temporary, and I grabbed this table and the lamp from the guest room, but the lamp is the perfect color. And then this is the twin bed from IKEA. It's the Tarva, I believe. And I just grabbed this quilt from Target. I just love the ladybugs, the flowers, and these colors match perfectly with the color scheme she already had going in here, which was her, like her crib sheet and all that, and her ubi and the wall art. It all matches really well. So yeah, I just love it. So cute. The mattress we got is a Nectar mattress, which is what we have. Hers is actually nicer than ours because ours is like 4 years old at this point, but we figured we might as well invest in a nice mattress that will hopefully last for years and years and years and years. So we just skipped the toddler bed altogether and went straight for the twin. So cozy. So this is just gonna be a video of updates because I also want to share what I'm reading currently. And I picked up For the Children's Sake. And this is from the library. I read half of it already. I just kind of like blew through it because it's so good. It's really short. But this kind of talks about the Charlotte Mason approach to learning and really has a ton of quotes from Charlotte Mason in here. And everything in this book has been resonating with me so much about education. And I just find myself like agreeing with every page. So I'm really excited. Just very inspirational for me. I definitely want to read Charlotte Mason's original works. I know that they're long and wordy perhaps, but I want to read at least the first volume. So as time goes on, I'll probably get my hands on that, but this is such a good introduction to the Charlotte Mason style of learning. I also grabbed all these books that I've been reading have been going together, if you haven't noticed, or if you're not in that world, but like all these books are connected. So it's really cool to just kind of jump from one author to the next, but the same subject. This next one's called Call of the Wild and Free by Ainsley Armit. And I just want to read part of the book jacket because I haven't read this one yet, but the 1000 Hours Outside podcast, they've had her on before, I believe. And like the Wild and Free conference, the book that I just read, A Place to Belong, like Amber O'Neill Johnson just spoke at the Wild and Free conference. So I believe it's based on this, but let me read part of the book jacket. There's a growing movement of parents who are out to save childhood. Where our culture tells kids to achieve more, these mothers whisper, slow down. Where schools push for performance through standardized testing, these parents whisper, chase wonder. Where entertainment beckons kids to screens, the river and forest whisper, come be wild and free. So I believe this is just about disrupting the preconceived notions of what it means to raise and educate children at home. So this is a homeschooling book, I believe, but I'm just gonna read it and see what I get out of it. And I can already tell it has a lot of different styles of learning. I kind of flipped through. It talks about the Montessori method. It talks about Charlotte Mason. There's just some different styles in here. It's also a beautiful book. It has a lot of color photos. This is a new book, just really pretty. So I'm excited to get into this. Hopefully I can read it all before it's due because this is also a library book. And then lastly, from Thrift Books, I finally ordered another Sally Clarkson book. This is The Life-Giving Home, Creating a Place of Belonging and Becoming. So if you're not familiar with Sally Clarkson, I recently discovered her and she's just an amazing role model, amazing mother. She's older, she's maybe like close to 70 now, but she's very active on social media. She has a podcast, she has an active Instagram, she's just written so many books. And she was also on the 1000 Hours Outside podcast and many other podcasts. So if you want to listen to her speak, in addition to her own podcast, she's just an amazing Christian woman and role model mother, creating a life-giving home for herself, her kids, her husband, and everyone that she invites in. So just cannot wait to dive into that book. And then very quickly, lastly, I did order this weaning book from Maggie from Thrift Books, and I really love the message in this one. If you have a toddler that's still nursing, I know I'm pretty much in the minority here, and you're looking for help with weaning, this one is so good because it doesn't talk about co-sleeping like the other one does. This is like, hey, one night Jack's mommy said no more milk at night, and he was upset about it, but eventually he got used to it. And then he still had his mom to comfort and love him. And then sometimes he was okay with no milk, and other times he didn't even think about milk, or he was really upset that there was no milk. So it's very relatable. I could literally put Maggie's name in here and it'd be the exact same like situation, which is very helpful because eventually by the end of the story, he nurses less and less, and then he's done. So I need help with weaning. Never thought I'd be weaning or nursing this long. So before you get all judgmental, wasn't really my plan. It's just what's happened. And it's not the worst thing in the world, but I'm definitely done. I'm ready to be done with nursing, like completely ready to be done bed sharing. I'm ready to move on from all of that. So hopefully this book continues to encourage her. She really likes reading it. So that's good. So that's what I'm currently working on right now. And the final update, the project I worked on over the weekend is making a baby quilt. I will not say who it's for because they haven't announced that they're pregnant yet, but I wanted to make it because I really enjoyed making a quilt for my friend Sydney when her baby boy was born. So this is called, what is it called? It's called Punchlines. The Punchlines quilt. I just thought that was such a cool name. Here it is. I didn't really mean to go for rainbow, but that's what happened. So this is the quilt top, and then this is gonna be the back. I actually pulled colors from this for the quilt top, but I just went with some very like dark neutral solids because I think that's the person's style. And then this will be the back. It's just like sunshines. And let me say, they do not make very many trendy options for boys. I know that's like the theme, like with clothing and everything, but the fabrics, it was hard to pick a fabric that I liked that was like kind of trendy but also neutral, you know. And then this will be the edge of it. the edge of the quilt. So I'm trying to decide now how I want to finish the quilt, if I want to do hand quilting, which will take a very long time, but I've got time to do it. And I think that just makes such a nice, like, I've never done hand quilting, but when someone knows that you literally hand sewn their quilt, like, they know that that you care about them, if that makes sense. So, but even if I decide to machine quilt, it's still going to take a long time, and quilting is what really brings a quilt all together, because the top, it looks cool, but once you see a final product with all the lines and the puffiness with the batting inside, it just looks so amazing. So I have an heirloom batting I'm going to use. This is what I used for Sydney's quilt too. It's called heirloom cotton batting, the crib size. And this is nice because it kind of like puckers up once you're done with the whole quilt and you wash it, and then it gets that beautiful like puckered look. So I'm really excited. I want to make another quilt. My friend Leanne, she's having a baby Wendy very soon, like in a week or two. I'd love to make a girly quilt for her because there's so many beautiful girly fabrics. I just want to make so many things. So looking forward to finishing up this project. I'm very thankful that I've been able to continue with my own hobbies and just reading and stuff. It's hard to find time because I feel like I always need to pay attention to Maggie, which I should because I'm home with her. I'm like, that's my job, is being her caretaker. But I don't like parking her in front of the TV like I'm doing right now. But since she skipped her nap, it's like I need that space as well. I have to during the day or else I'll go nuts. So like if she's not gonna take a nap, she's gonna have TV time because I need that space. So that's usually the time of day when I do my own projects or read, watch YouTube, edit YouTube videos, make stuff, you know, work in the garden. That's my time. So if she drops her nap, I'm gonna be real sad. Look at this baby boy. He finally calmed down and he's taking a nap. Good boy. Thank you for relaxing. You also needed to take a break, huh? Look at this kombucha I found at Aldi. Pineapple creamsicle. Doesn't that sound so good? I'm gonna try some of this and read some of my book while Maggie finishes up her episode. He had a donkey. E-I-E-I-O. With a aw here and a aw there.
Yeah. And a springtime barn.
Springtime barn?
Yeah. The springtime barn would go. McDonald had the wall. With a car go, whoa, whoa. McDonald had the wall. We had a Buddha with a cat. Go, yo, here. And cat go, whoa, yo. It go with for mommy and Maggie.
Aw, that's sweet.
The one that work.
Doesn't work?
Yeah.
What do you mean? Is it broken?
Yeah.
Aw, is it stuck?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Do it.
Our day how we started, on a nice little walk around the neighborhood for Brucey. Whoopsie. All right, that's the end of today's vlog. Thank you guys so much for spending time with us and catching up on all of the updates that I had to give you. I hope you enjoyed today's video, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye. Bye, Brew.
Bye. Bye.